Okay. Hello, everybody. Getting back into some Outer Wilds. How did I say Outer Wilds? Outer Worlds. I don't have the Outer Wilds, but they have like very similar game names, so I get them mixed up. But yeah, last I played, we did solve the problem on Edgewater, I believe. The best that we could do, given the choices at least. Um. But so now I think I remember there was some stuff in here I need to look at. Having some like latency issues. Oh, hello, did I get a follower just now? That is, Ba Bagat. Thank you. That's how you pronounce your name. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Got holographic shroud. Alright, hello Bag. Thank you for the follow then. I've played that game before. Oh, that's a lot of words. I'm not reading all that. To get hungry all of a sudden. Let me go see what the crew's up to. Talk to Bravati before we head off.
This is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it? That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space, but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch.
Kind of hot all of a sudden.
Accurate in all particulars.
I have the vent to my room closed.
You are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
I think it's time you move along, Bravati. That's mean.
I am not the ship, but we have become so intertwined that sometimes I fancy the thrum of her engine is my heartbeat, her hull, my body.
Alrighty, Ada. Where's the vicar? Gotta be in here somewhere, right? Okay, that's my room. Well, talk to
Welcome
Ada
back,
about the
Captain.
SAM unit real quick.
How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Alright, well let's go. We're going to the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived after the Groundbreaker.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Let's stretch out my legs real quick. I'm gonna open up the vent to my room so I can get some cool air in here. It was like super cold yesterday, so I closed my vent. We didn't have the heater on, so. I can put my jacket back on.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Where is the vicar? Oh wait, he's just kind of blended in.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today? Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
I don't know about run of the mill.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Sure, let's do that
The
answer.
plan is not
This is like the
one
tricky
rigid
stuff.
path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will
I feel like
only
he's
stretch so
describing
far
like
before it
the
snaps back.
sacred
The further it is
timeline
stretched,
from
the
Marvel.
more violent the eventual correction. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated. I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
Or you could learn that maybe you're not gonna find the answer in like these old books.
And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now? That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? A commendable attitude. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
I just bit my lip.
Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Of course.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals
You
and
got it.
departures.
We'll do that.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
How are the crew
I'll
manifest?
comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain.
Okay, okay, one last thing. I need to look in the captain's logs. Again. Oh, that's the bathroom. Find an acid steeper. Oh, hey, level up.
Is it time for our regular daily period of
My stealth is kind of low. I mean, I'm not like that stealthy of a player. But I'll put the remaining points into stealth. Okay, you got some good guns, don't you, Vicar? Your armor is not that great, though.
consciousness?
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
Good luck, Captain.
We're supposed to get at least one other companion here, I think, from what I remember.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Oh, that's, that would be stealing.
Captain. Hey, Captain.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses. It's always fucking freezing in the bays.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it. Oh, what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure, guy that just impounded my ship.
Over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
That you impounded my ship, though. Alright, see you around.
Be seeing you.
Okay. Okay, I need to have Pravati meet the person. We go ahead and take care of that guy's annoying task. Oh, I have to reach a... Okay, maybe I'll do that later then. I have to go into a restricted area.
Security.
This weird thing up.
We can
The
check
other
the
day-
departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the fall.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Yeah, I don't have the money for that. Let's
Well,
talk about this
I find I'm
opportunity.
in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Okay, let's
Can't say I know for sure.
get more
Maybe it never really
information
was.
first.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide. Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
Alright, let's do it.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Alright, surely I can sell some of this stuff. Wait, why are there red dots on my map? I didn't do anything bad, did I? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go talk to that Bedford guy, I think. Oh, yeah, I'm not going the right way, I don't think.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
What kind
I
of...
think the board and its agents would be more content, sitting at the top of the system's food chain as they are.
I'd like to remind...
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged
Like a
me you were
depressing
home.
office.
He
You
must be
just
the
like
captain of the
on the
Unreliable,
entryway of the
that used to
room
be helmed
of that
by one
building. I mean,
Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer? Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend.
oh,
My only friend.
can you
You have his ship, you
unimpound
must
my
know.
ship?
That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he? Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Are you sure?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
I guess by a terrorist that might mean like somebody that wants to help people. Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells. That is the truth.
Well,
that is the truth.
Terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Can you unimpound my ship?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. Well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine, really. It's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Well, I don't have the money to buy the thing. So we have this distress call. Wait, do we have to go? To another, we have to go to another planet for that? Let's Let's do some stuff here first. Before going to another planet already.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. Good for you. Hope you scared some sense into those bureaucrats giving you trouble. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Well, I do need money to buy the thing.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs. The ship's groaning something fierce, but I can make time for you.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
That's me. That is how I am.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system.
No, that
The board wants control
can
over
happen, you know.
Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
Alright, so one thing definitely should be able to do tonight is fix that AC for this ship.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll... Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
Excuse me.
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Well, 656, that's not like too bad.
Tribute it is. And ain't this just a royal sum?
Don't we need those bits, Captain? To buy the key from the lady?
The principles of the universe dictate that sometimes we must appease others to keep from being roasted alive.
You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way. Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile. Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the Groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank. You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place. We'll cut them off. Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Wait, here's a ladder.
This place is falling apart.
Can't spell Groundbreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
Lay's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Boss says you're all right.
If I'm gonna try to sell some stuff, I'm gonna save real quick. Well, I'm not sure there's anything else I could really grab in here. Oh, here's something. Kind of scared me there for a second. Okay. Save again real quick.
Uncle Red gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
It takes crazy to live in this universe. Crazy cosmos. Crazy cosmos. Ah, I've got a swollen tongue.
I can't reach it. Alright, I'm just gonna go back up now.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Let me alt tab real quick. Okay, you can't really get too close to those or you'll get hurt. Hey, level up.
All beginnings.
Incoming! I see it there!
System. Searching for unauthorized.
Here they come!
Did I not like jump over that? I forgot.
right.
Her body, no. Oh, you're okay.
That's the terminal. Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Alright, we got the manta pillars taken care of, and the AC's fixed.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Ooh, nice. I only have 8,000 bits. Looks like. Is there anything else I can do here? So we're supposed to talk to somebody that's in sick bay. But that might be difficult.
Me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill. Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores. Now, is there something I can help you with? A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
Well, 53 times 3 is not that much. Comparatively to what I need. I'll keep those. Guess I just need to do more quests. Don't want to pull out my gun.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Another off station, I guess.
Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you? You have yourself a day then.
She like flirting with me right then? Okay, so didn't the vicar need me to do something here?
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Okay, let me save right quick.
I'll keep quiet.
Well, I guess that didn't count as stealing.
Sure. No problem. I'll head over.
Wait, don't I have like a device that turns me invisible? Oh, how do I use it though?
Coming over to you.
Oh, okay. It's just it's automatic.
Slow day, huh?
I'll make my way there.
I don't have enough.
Be right there.
I think there's another entrance around the corner here, from what I remember.
So far as you know, I'm not drinking on duty.
Yeah, there's also this up here too. Everybody has like better helmet than I do. I still don't have enough for that. Only 4 bits. So I don't think anybody's gonna see me steal down here.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did it.
Okay, what is it? What is it even that I need? Hmm.
Heading out.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening. Coming over to you.
Hmm. Tell that one. What if she'll buy anything from me? For me? If I could buy that from her, I mean. A flamethrower. I don't know why I'm trying to get up there.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you...
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, is that my skill? Is that what that is? Yeah. My lockpick's too low. Let me get in there. I'm a big dummy. Yeah, I guess I'm probably not finishing the quest for the vicar tonight.
I'm going.
Let me get out of here. Just kind of cleaning them out real quick.
What
Oh,
do you
what?
think you're doing?
Keep your hands to yourself.
Well, I could have backfired. I didn't think that they noticed me.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so riled at him.
Excuse me. A Mardet uniform on Parvati? Maybe. With elite trooper armor.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put in?
Okay, so I guess
I had a
on
question
my
about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and
Oh,
directed
okay.
by the universe.
Oh, here's this guy.
You got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Milstein.
Felix. I remember this
I was in
guy.
the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang. Firstly, I am highly personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass persuasion.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man.
That's your motto?
It's a work in progress. Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy if you need a body dragged away or a door held open while escaping enemy fire. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or outlaw gang. I look forward to our adventures together.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Am I in?
How about an interview? Okay, let's do that.
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust, maybe with a little cream on top. Classic. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses.
Oh,
So,
I
I
agree.
guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Let's go.
I have this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman.
Surely-
And I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Surely Felix was the right person in that scenario. Alright, you're hired, Felix.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss.
I'll give
I'm
you a
not gonna
shot.
regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Oh, shut up,
Look
Vicar.
at that. A real vicar.
Your life was a lie.
I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Alright.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these? Welcome back, Captain.
Fertilizer
How can I
shipment.
be of assistance? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help.
Didn't own. Oh no. Oh no, not the
We are now
unemployed.
capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Oh, I didn't. I thought that was a response.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Oh, talking about fertilizer check near workbench.
May
Alright,
luck
I'll
be
go
with
look at
you.
that.
Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Oh well, we have cows. Why do we have cows? And they're furry. They're cute cows, but I'm just confused. Alrighty, let me pick a... Oh wait, I can level Felix up. We've got some decent weapons already. I'll get him some armor eventually. Oh, so is that just like a joke in the game that there's just these cows that appear? That's pretty random. But I dig it. We have a... Okay, next we're gonna... Next time I play, we're gonna do like one of these... other quests. Well, yeah, we'll do the distress call next time I play. But I think now is a good stopping point for tonight. A save. Let's see. Go to the ending screen. I had a pretty good day today. I didn't really talk about it that much during the game. But me and my partner went to the Goodwill Blue bins where the blue hanger, I mean, where they roll out unsorted stuff for you. It's just like clothes or houseware items piled into like the blue bins. And you find treasures there. I just want to show like one thing that I'm pretty excited about that I got. I'll get her off the wall here in a second. Oop, almost fell. I got this life-sized Angelica plush or like doll or whatever you want to call it. I grew up watching the Rugrats, and if y'all didn't, that's fine, but I was pretty excited about this. It's got like a little stain right there, and maybe I think that's like a nail polish thing. I might be able to get that off. But other than that, she's in like really good condition. Super excited about that. I got a coat and a nice vest too. So yeah, that's pretty good day. And I got 29 VHS tapes there as well. So hopefully that'll help my Etsy store out a little bit. Getting new product for that. Anyway, I need to get ready for bed. I got work tomorrow. So if you're watching this on Twitch, please hit the follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit like and subscribe. I do have a Twitter that you can follow me at, and I do also have an Instagram that I post pictures and stuff. New outfits and shit. Fun stuff. Anyway, I hope everybody has a stellar night.